Hello everyone, welcome to Lee's Reviews again. It's Thursday, October the 5th. Wow, this week's gone quick, isn't it? Again. There was only, it seems like, when the kids had the kids at the weekend, and now it's the weekend again, so, I don't know. Weeks go like days now, don't they, as you get older. I'm a bit better today. I feel a bit better today, you know, with the cold. Not so much sniffing and eyes watering. So, yeah, it lasted a week, but it was definitely a head cold. Wasn't nothing else. Didn't ache, you know. Wasn't coughing up stuff. No, it's just a normal head cold that you used to get years ago. No virus or nothing like that. So hold on. So I'm just washing my palate. Right, sorry, yeah. I've got a beer review here. Excuse me. It's this. Sorry about that, people, again, on the door. I've done a review just an hour ago, and people knocking the door, banging the door, blah, blah, blah. Can't you see I'm doing YouTube? I don't know. Anyway, I've got this beer. Under the Sun Session Hazy IPA. The Wild Beer Co. I think I've heard of them before, but I'm not sure. But it's just come out of the fridge. I've let it cook. It's not just come out of the fridge, Lee. So it's come out for about 10-15 minutes. Because all these hazy Indian pale ales and stuff, they're better when they're out of the fridge for 10-15 minutes. So, yeah. Nice can wrap, can design. Yeah, the Wild Beer Co. I've heard of them before, but I can't remember what beers I've had because I used to have Beer 52, a subscription channel, a subscription beer, sorry, channel. What am I on about? And yeah, that was quite good. But it went up to, I was paying like £15 a month, then it went up to like 28, and I thought, no, sorry, itchy nose. Yeah, I thought I'm not paying that. So this is £2.50 from Waitrose. Yeah, I do go Waitrose sometimes. Yeah, I'm not posh, far from it, but it's nice to have a little butcher's hook, as they say in London. Sorry about that. Right, that's the third person now that's interrupted me while I'm doing my YouTube. Literally 10 minutes of your day and 3 people turn up. I don't know. It's mad, isn't it? But it seems like people just know what you're doing, don't they? And they just knock the door for just stupid things. I know there was the post lady and stuff like that, but it just... Anyway. Rant over. Don't disturb me when I'm doing my YouTube. I'm joking. Right. Yeah, anyway, I got this from Waitrose. Sorry. Still got a bit of a tickly cough, but anyway. Yeah, Waitrose £2.50 this was. I think reduced from £3, I think, or £3.15, but yeah. It says a Session Hazy IPA, but it's 4.7, so I mean normally when they put Session on the cans it's like 4% or 3 point something, but yeah, a Session on that, God, if I'd ate them I'd be on the floor, I think. or in bed, or with my head, kneeling down on the toilet with my head throwing up. If I'd ate them, probably. But and then wake up in the morning with a bad headache. But yeah, Session. Well, I don't know if it's a Session for that strength. I don't know, but anyway, we'll try it. Stop banging on. Right, yeah, smooth and juicy. That's all I'm going to read. That's what it says. Smooth and juicy. Right, glass, Lee. Be prepared. Why don't you? Yeah. Okay. All right. Talking to myself. Let's get the Erdinger glass. Well, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you. So you are sort of talking to yourself, but you're talking to a phone, a camera. So Does that mean you're talking to yourself, or I'm talking to my subscribers? I've got nearly 50 subscribers now. I mean, that's brilliant. I mean, again, I'm banging on. I'm going off topic, but I've been only doing it for a couple of months, and I've got like 45, 50 subscribers. So it's not bad. I said if I get 100 by Christmas, then I'll be well happy. So yeah, here's the Erdinger glass. That's a nice drink now, is Erdinger. Got the glass from the pub. Why not? Here you go. Right. Hazy. Wow, hazy, hazy, hazy. And it's... Right. Oh, it's got a big head on it. Wow, that glass don't normally do that. That's going crackers up there. This glass don't normally do the widget, but obviously it is. Look at that. It's very hazy. I sometimes find with beers, if they're warm, they go crackers. Like that's like 4 fingers. But yeah, I'll have to just see if I can remember again. Swirl it round. I can't get much more of this in actually. No. That's going to be fun to drink, isn't it? But yeah, this normally hasn't got a widget, a big widget, but maybe because the glass is, I don't know, the can's quite warm. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's but right, let's give it a bit of a smell. If I can get, yeah, smells fruity. Yeah, nice and fruity that smells. I want to get it all in the can, in the beer, but it's well, you can see how big it is. Look, I don't think it is can conditioned because there's little sediments, there's little bits floating about. Yeah, it's can conditioned. Yeah, there's tiny little bits floating about. You probably won't be able to see it with this camera, but yeah. Right, let's try and get this. Have some of this head here. Right, yeah, it smells nice. Tropical, fruity, clean, crisp, refreshing. Not much bitterness. Right, let's go. Try and get this. Oh yeah, that's nice. Excuse me. Yeah, there's some sediment now. Let's try and if I can get the rest of this in here. Remember to do that. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But I think it's better. It makes it more. There's more flavour. See if it. See it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Sediments in there. Loads. Oh, excuse me. Loads of sediments in there. Excuse me. Sorry. Right. Yeah, hazy. Yeah, it's definitely can conditioned. Definitely. The what's the name? What are they called? Sediments. Sorry, I just had a bit of a mental block. The sediments ain't as big as the ones in the Luminous Nights from Lidl. Sorry, but they're in there, definitely. Yeah, that's really nice. That nice and fruity. It says smooth and fruity on the back, and it is smooth and fruity. I could knock this back in 2 seconds. Yeah, I'd love you to see the sediments. There's some sediments in there. There you go. See, there it is. Yeah, sediments in there. But yeah, that's really sort of. You could knock that back. 4.7. There you go. Yeah, 4.7. You could knock that back. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, smooth, crisp, refreshing, I can taste the fruits. I'm not sure about the because I said pineapple and grapefruit on one of them, and it was pine and some sort of stuff. I'm not a beer connoisseur, you know, far from it. You know, I'm not really our craft beer. He does beers. He don't do anything. He just does a bit of food, and he just does mainly beer. But I'm not a beer connoisseur. Far from it. I know an half decent beer if I look at it and smell it. I know it's going to be half decent, and obviously the taste. I know, you know, the notes. I know if it's got a nice mouthfeel. I know if it's fruity. I know if it's got a bit of bitterness at the back. You know, I know how it releases the flavour. So I know a little bit, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not a connoisseur. But there you go. I know a bad beer when I taste one. Put it that way. Yeah, that's really nice. That top notch. That is. There you go. Thumbnail. Yeah. Under the Sun, the Wild Beer Co. Session Hazy IPA, yeah. Really nice. £2.50 this was. Like I keep saying again, treat yourself. I'll probably say it on near enough every other video, treat yourself. It makes you feel better, makes you feel good, makes you feel happy. You know, it just makes you feel good. You know, I can't really say much about it really. You got a bit of extra cash, bit of extra money. You know, when you get paid at the end of the month, or if you've got a bit of extra cash in the middle of the month and you want to buy something, treat yourself. You know, like I said, I'm going to get a new TV soon because there's an Amazon sale on the 10th and the 11th of October. I'm going to get a new TV, half price. You know, 55-inch smart telly, built-in Fire Stick. I'm going to buy it. Treat yourself. You know, again, I keep saying, if it's just for something, if it's just a beer, or if it's a t-shirt, or if it's, I don't know, a new kettle, or a new toaster, or some new trainers, or, you know, a new duvet cover set, anything that's new, and you know, so maybe things that you need, then fair enough. But if you want to treat yourself with just other things for yourself, you know, I'm not being selfish, but for yourself, then fair enough. I bought this beer for myself. You know, the TV's going to be the TV's going to be for me and the children because, you know, they play the Xbox and they watch it as much as I do. So it's a treat for all of us. Like a pair of trainers, excuse me, it's a treat for me. But I'm generous. I like to treat other people, like my children, my family, my friends. I like to do it. You know, it's lovely when you just say to I don't know, to your parents or your brother or your sister or something, hey, I bought you something here, look. You know, and you see their face and they say, wow, you know, it's just it's sometimes better to give than to receive sometimes. Because, you know, the other people say you've gone out your way to go and get you something, and they've thought of you. You know, they've wrapped it up, they've paid for it, they've give you it, and yeah, sometimes it's better to receive, to give than to receive. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a present, I love a surprise. You know, Christmas and birthdays, I'd rather have a surprise, a present than money. But yeah, anyway, I'm banging on about stuff, but yeah, it's the truth. You know, I love to, you know, I love to treat people, and I like to treat myself as well. So, you know, why not? You know, like I said again, you're only on this world once. You got one crack at it, and if you can treat yourself, do it, because it just makes you feel absolutely brilliant. You know, I can't say it any more than that. You know, like I said, I'm very generous. I treat everyone, you know, as much as I can. You know, I'm not loaded. You know, I'm not a millionaire or anything. I'm far from it. But you know, I do like to treat people. So yeah, treat yourself. Honestly, right. Anyway, banging on. This is really nice, fruity. There's a tiny bitterness to it. The bitter scale, remember we did, and this is probably a 1.2 or 1.3 or something. Yeah, low bitterness, but that's really nice. And I can see now why they've called it a session, because it goes down like that. It goes down just straight down. There's a nice mouth feel. It's not too thin. not watery. Yeah, fruity, nice and fruity, and then the mouthfeel, it releases more flavours. Like there's a middle, and then when you swallow is an end, there's a tiny bit of bitterness there. Yeah, that's lovely. That really nice. That's probably that's probably the second or the third best beer I've done on the channel. It won't obviously won't beat the Lidl Luminous Nights. It won't beat that, but sorry, excuse me. Yeah, I can see it being a session because you know it goes down really quick, really smooth, really refreshing, really clean. So yeah, right. I'm going to rate this at, obviously I'll give the Luminous Nights 9.6 or something. It's not as good as that, but it's still really nice. I'll give this 8.8. 8.8 for this. Waitrose, £2.50. Yeah, again, treat yourself. But right, I'm going to go now because it's 16 minutes long. I've had a bit of a rant. I've had a bit of people knocking the door and disturbing me. I've had a little talk about treating people and stuff. And so, right, yeah, okay, I'm going to go now. So, right. I love you all. Archie and Phoebe, love you to bits. You're my world. You know, I always, you know, you're my world and you always will be. You know, that's what I was, you know, they're my children, so I love them to bits, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, Archie Phoebe, I love you to bits. You're my whole world. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Take care. Do all that. You know what to do. I tell you, but you know what to do. Take care. I love you all, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.